Hello, hello, ladies, and welcome to Storytime on the Insaka Talk Show. In the studio with me are my beautiful co-hosts, Irene White
Hello, everybody. Love from Chicago, Illinois.
and Winnie Musonda,
Hey, from New Jersey.
and of course, Priska van der Vestas Chira.
Hello, everybody, all the way from Baltimore, Maryland, the DMV area. Well, Kalila in a few weeks. I can't wait to see you when it comes to Oza.
All right, and like we said, this is story time on Insaka, and today we have quite a story, guys. And if this is the first time you are watching story time on Insaka, basically we bring you stories that you either share within our inbox or our own lived experiences that we come on here and we tell you this is what I experienced, and then we end it with what would you do? So guys, as you all know, or some of you may or may not know, I went on a mini tour of Europe, traveled to 4 different countries and about 6 cities, right? And so while I was there, one of the stops was in Milan, Italy. And we stopped in a place called Duomo, which is very popular for those of you that love shopping, like myself. Went to Duomo, stopped at the Louis Vuitton store, and got me a couple of purses. And of course, I shared that with you guys because that's what we do on Insaka whenever we travel. We love to bring you along on the journey with us. So, that being said, I had posted that, a couple of purses that I was trying to make a decision on. Obviously, I went with one. Later on, we went out somewhere, and this is a new place, new city, new environment. And it was an outdoor type of setting where food and drinks were served. And I carried my beautiful Louis with me, and I put her on the table because there was really nowhere else for me to put this bag. The only place that made sense for me to put my bag was on the table beside me because I spent quite a good amount of money on that purse, and I wasn't about to let it out of my sight in this new strange environment that I'm in. Okay, posted some pictures, shared with you all. A day later, I'm going through social media and I see somebody had posted a video of this woman talking about proper etiquette. And the video goes something like, oh, I see it's good and well for some of you to go shopping and share your shopping experience and whatnot, but it is improper etiquette for you to put your bag, I don't care if it's a designer bag or whatever, on the table. The bag does not belong on the table. And she goes on to say, well, you could bring a hook and put it under the table or something for your handbag. Uh,
That's doing too much.
let me, like, yeah, I'm not going to call you what I was going to call you, but listen, nobody has time to say, I'm going out to eat. Let me find the hooks for the table. Okay? Guys, I mean, I'm gonna bring it up to you. What do you all say to that?
So this woman, every time she goes out to eat, she moves around with a hook.
Apparently, for
That's a
proper
lot of
etiquette.
work to do. That's a lot.
Mahangwaya.
You know what? Some restaurants actually do have hooks under the table. They do have them. And
Yes.
those that don't have, you have to sit your bag where it's comfortable, where you can see it for
Thank
safety.
you. Mhm.
You know,
I
maybe you
have
need
my
to dash her
passport.
one of the bags.
So sorry, Irene. First of all, I'm in a foreign country. It's my first time in this city. I have my passport here. I have my debit cards, credit cards. I have all my money in this handbag.
Your
You telling
information.
me I need to hang it? You telling me I need to get my bag and hang it in a place where my eyes cannot see, in
Mhm.
this strange place, so that I can satisfy your etiquette, ma'am?
For me is am I echo? Is there an echo? Can you hear
No,
me?
No,
Okay.
you don't have an
you're
echo.
good.
So when I saw the video, the detective in me, I went back and researched, and I just said to myself, rubbish, nonsense. If you're gonna teach etiquette classes, be on the level of teaching etiquette classes because you yourself you don't even have class.
Thank you.
Yes, a purse that does not belong on a table. When you're eating dinner, depending on where, when you're eating dinner, you can put it off the table, put it somewhere, but nobody's walking around with hooks anyway. And nobody is going around and say, where did you put your bag? Is your bag on the table or not on the table? Going back to if you fix your hair, put on foundation before you wear red lipstick. Um, Make sure your nails are done. Be a lady if you're going to teach somebody and take a shot at somebody and telling them how to do something.
Mm-hmm.
So you yourself, you're not even very well groomed
No.
because no lady goes on social media in their literally underwear, like a panty, and a bra, and you have hair in between here.
Mm,
And you're posting on social media. That's not etiquette. That's not proper. That's not ladylike. So
mm-hmm.
let's not do that.
Yeah.
You know, it's sad that, you get shared from another woman,
Yeah.
instead of like empowering the woman. I mean, if she had something to say about that, she
Mm,
could inbox you and say, hey, just a thought, next time when you're eating, put it,
No.
if she had the urge to
No,
do that.
it's
I'm
none of
just
our
saying,
business.
yeah, I know it's none of her business. I'm saying she had the urge to do that. She could go in the inbox, but now she made a fool out of herself because she put it out there, and people were like, some people even don't care. They didn't even see anything wrong with that. Wait a minute. So I should ask for permission from you.
And the bag was not on a dinner table, guys. She just put bags on the table to pick
mm-hmm.
which one she wanted to pick. It was not on a dinner table.
No. So remember, first we purchased the bags, right? So this was in the store. They're side by side. Next, we go out.
I'm gonna eat.
This was Lucerne. We are by the lake, Lake Lucerne. We're sitting outside. It's an outdoor sitting area. And there's literally like the lake behind me. And my seat that I'm sitting in is so tight, I don't have space to actually put my hand back and be comfortable. I set my bag in front of me on the table because there's space enough on the table for me to put it there. I'm not at a dinner table at my house and putting my bag here and taking pictures. Now that's different, right? It's totally different. And we've been to Mexico. Priska, every restaurant we went to in Mexico, what do they have? They have a stand, like
Yeah.
a coat stand for handbags for women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish more restaurants did that, right?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it's not a widely done practice where they have a stand or even in front of you if you're sitting like at a bar. There's some bars, if you're by the bar, you're on a
Mhm.
bar stool, right under the table,
Underneath, yeah.
they have hooks there. I would put my bag there. Don't come for me. And you are here parading fake handbags. We don't do fake honey. It's my bag, and I will proudly share it and put it where I need to put it, where I can see it, where I know it is safe.
Okay,
I
I'm gonna go
go
in.
ahead.
All right, really, go ahead.
First of all, lady, you could have said, "Girl, you look nice." She enjoyed the bag. The bag is expensive, so when you have the moment of buying that bag, like I said to myself, I can't have Louis right now because I don't have money to put in a Louis. I can only have Louis, which is I will when I can afford to have the same amount of Louis in my purse. I will. So this is Nelly's time. She is enjoying her bag. It's a festive. The bag is in her hands. That's that baby. She can put it whatever she want to put it. You
She could
can
put it
go
on her head if she wants to.
eating
Man.
dinner. She's eating a lunch now. Of course, she's in a foreign land, as she said. All are documented there. You want to put
Mhm.
bag on the side, and then you come here on the social media. You putting the whole bag on a doily. You know, when did that doily thing happening? When my mother used to store on a doily.
Where is the coster for the wine? And why is the table
What can
not
I
even
think
properly set? If you're
I
gonna talk
think I
about
have to
etiquette.
go and watch that video. I haven't seen it.
Nandam chun palinaka doily. Bama inende bidan. Mama, take that thing out and then have like proper thing. Like Nelly said, we don't have time. We're ladies. We carry so many things. You want to be asked to be carrying hooks because we want to show you etiquette. Please, lady, go like Prisca said, some makeup on. I know you are natural. I'm natural. So if I'm natural, I'm not. I put in braids. Oh, I do halfway, just like Nelly.
I'm not sure too, but then
Clean
she wanted
up.
to continue.
We're all natural, but clean up. Clean up.
So
Else.
my issue with her is you're going to teach etiquette classes, learn how to speak properly. That's a lady. Don't use F bombs. That's a lady. Be well groomed. That's a lady. Speak proper English. That's a lady. You don't know how to speak. You don't have manners. You don't have etiquette. You're here showing your bikini area not shaved, showing everything of yours. You have no business. If you want to create content, you have no business telling somebody and teaching somebody etiquette manners. Earlier on, we talked about who do you get advice from. Make sure you have don't throw stones if you live in a glass house.
Yeah, because we're coming
That's bingo.
here to entertain and enlighten and educate, and we are such a good women. Like when one of us travels, we go out with them. So she was out with us. We wanted to see because we're like, what are you doing? What are you eating? So guess what? She was able to share it with us. If you didn't like it, don't watch it.
She was just hating, you guys. She was just hating. Sometimes it's hating comes from I cannot afford it, so I'm gonna hate.
Yeah.
That's where
No,
it comes
Mary
from.
Jane, she's got a couple of purses which I don't know if they're authentic or not. Her name is Mary Jane. I'm
Well,
gonna
I
call her
don't know
Mary Jane.
her, but
My name
she
is Mary Jane.
You know what? In short, we need to stop throwing shade at other women because you can learn something from them by just like looking at what their lifestyle. Like Nelly said, she went to 4 countries and 6 cities. So if you're interested, you can say, "How did she do it?" Then you can say, you can inbox her. I saw you went to 4 countries. How did you do it? Because I'm planning to go. That's how we empower each other with sharing information, not shedding
As a
each
matter
other.
of fact, Irene, that's a great point. Before I left, there's a woman that I'm friends with, a Zambian woman, on Facebook, and she was actually in Italy. I think she and the daughter did this whole. They just did Italy, like from city to city to city, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm actually going to be in that part of the world in a couple of weeks, and I'm so excited and happy to see you. I inboxed her and I asked her, so, when you were, because I knew I was planning on going to Venice and Milan, what are the restaurants that you recommend in these 2 cities? Because from where you've been, I know I'm going to touch these 2 cities. And she inboxed me back and she gave me some tips and stuff. So
See,
I'm so grateful and happy for that. That's how you network, but not to sit there and think you can bring another human being down or make them feel less than or whatever. That's not what we do. As a matter of fact, here on Instagram, we are all about empowerment and uplifting. So please take your negative energy. That's why I think when I was there, I found a video about somebody bringing their negative energy. I'm like, oh, hell to the no. Do not bring me that negative energy. Keep it right there.
Yeah.
It's good
back to
vibes
the
only.
sender.
As a matter of fact, Mary Jane is in Europe. Maybe she saw you in the store purchasing in person. She was like, she wasn't far from where you were.
Maybe she's never been to those stores. That's what I was trying to say.
No, she has.
She's been?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why, because she goes in photoshopping. Maybe she thinks I was show photoshopping. That's all I can say. Because I'll go there. I'm going to go photoshopping. I'm going to look. I'm going to touch. And I'm not buying at that particular time. So she's done the same thing. So knowing that she's 19 and then purchase it on the table, how dare she? Listen, I think as women at this point, we are all grown. Be grateful when your friend is having a good time. They've been through it and they're enjoying. Enjoy with them.
Yeah.
Don't be
just to piggyback right on Nelly's story. I had a lot of women asking me, how did I get to Malaysia?
And I think that's a very rude question.
How did I get to Malaysia? How did you go?
It is
I said,
rude.
Yeah, I said I'm here at work.
I got there.
I don't know. They were wondering.
Can I speak?
Yes,
Sorry. it is such a very my nails what I lost one. It is such a very rude, disrespectful, condescending,
Mhm.
rude, I don't know what's the other word, question to ask a grown woman who works and
Mhm.
counting her money and ask her,
Yeah,
how did you get to Malaysia?
yeah.
Mhm.
I just
I get
women
that
are the
same thing.
ones who were asking, Nika. Huh?
I got the same thing. I think this is from the women, one of the women here in New York State, where I live, when I came from Qatar, because I was in Doha. And then she was like, "Oh, I thought you were in Doha." I'm like, "Yeah, you thought right." Oh, okay. I'm like, of course, damn it.
You know,
I have
just
to
just
announce it and
just
I'm going.
because, and I didn't even grace them with beautiful stories. I just said I went for work. Oh, what kind of work do you do?
That's the thing.
I'm like, do you now want to know what kind of
How
work I
much do you
do?
get
Because
paid?
yes, now
How
just
much?
bring the whole
When,
thing.
when
Tell
when
me.
was the last pay date?
Yes.
Anyway,
So you're
ladies,
doing big things now.
What else are
Wow.
you spending your money on? I think we
You're
need to
doing
talk
big
about
things
this.
now.
I
People
think,
need
Yeah.
to.
yeah, I think we need to come back to that topic because it's too
You
much.
know,
You know,
I
and
don't know. One of us said something that's very profound. When one of us, not just the four of us, one of us, like us people in the world, they're doing something very productive, and it's you can see it. Congratulate them.
yeah,
Don't question them.
yeah, just be grateful.
There's nothing wrong with just saying, I saw you did ABC. Oh my God, congratulations. But
and
not
you
say,
know
how
what,
did you do it? How much are you making because you're doing that? And who is your customer? No, you don't do that.
and you know what? Sorry, Irene. Let me say something right there because I've received a lot of messages, very uplifting messages out of this trip. As a matter of fact, even at church, my pastor is my friend on Facebook, and she was, this past Sunday, I was at church. She was like, "Hey, I was following you. Please carry me in your suitcase next time." It was so exciting to see all these different places,
Hmm.
Yeah.
right? That you stopped at. And you know what? It was this past Sunday was Pastor Appreciation Day. We had to write cards. The church had put cards and just write a message of thanks or uplifting for the pastor. You know what I did? I didn't really know when I went to church that it was Pastor Appreciation. So I
Mm-hmm.
wrote the note and then I put one of my remaining euros that I had.
Oh,
I
See
put a
that?
euro note in there and I said, "P.S. I hope you get to use this when you travel to these,
Oh, that's very
these
nice.
See
destinations."
that?
Like, so I'm speaking that because I know that she was excited for me, and she mentioned that, "Man, I would have loved put me in your suitcase next time." So I'm speaking it into existence for her. When she gets to go, she gets to spend that money, and when she spends it, she'll be like,
Every
yes.
time
Yeah,
you posted,
that's
yeah.
I
true.
was there in the
So
morning. I'm getting up. Oh, Nelly, like it. Oh my gosh, she enjoyed.
Yeah,
But you know what?
yeah.
That's what they
I
say.
mean,
You need to be able to attract it. You need to be able to speak
Mhm.
in existence. But
Yeah,
once you are envying anything, guys, you can never get a word. You're not
yeah,
going anywhere. We need to start celebrating each other. We need to like empowering each other by knowing that my friend is 10, let them enjoy. My time will come to, even if it doesn't come. But this moment, if she's my friend, I am shaking, I'm rubbing with my friend. Nelly, I'm going
amen.
to Italy one day.
It's weird.
I did get a lot of positive, like Nelly is saying. A lot of people were like, "Oh, you know what? Tell me about Malaysia. Maybe next time I can go on my own." Because a lot of people know that there's good stuff there. There's good fabric. Malaysia
Mhm.
has very good fabric and very good hair and things like that. But there are some the minions who are saying, "Oh, so how did you get that job? I've always been working the same job. Just because I don't sing about it, now you hear me, I'm going to places. So now they will be surprised. We're going to Devon, we're going to Australia, we're going to go to Zambia.
Amen.
They better start writing their questions
And we're
in
putting
advance.
our bags on the table.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining me on this story time. And for everybody watching, this is Story Time on Insaka. We tune in every Wednesday to watch Story Time. And always don't forget, every Sunday we are live, 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central, 8 or 9 p.m. African time, depending on where you are. Priska?
Dear Mary Jane, if you're going to teach a class, be an expert in the class. If you're going to teach etiquette, learn everything that you can. Don't teach a class because you want to throw shade at somebody. Don't do that. Uplift them. And everybody don't want to be a lady in etiquette and this and that. Only those that care.
I can throw a little shade on that. Dear Mary Jane, there's AI. Use the AI, like they can help you out.
I to do what now?
You know what? Maybe our voice can change a little bit.
All right, bye guys.
Okay.